Shlomo Carlebach. I want to go to the Chagal Tapuchim with Uncle Leibish and Dov. Oh, what a day for the Chagal Tapuchim with Uncle Leibish and Dov. I want to see the Holy Shechina. I want to live a Torah life. I want to have a Muna Shlema, learning the Torah, the Shlomo day and night. La 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 Hashem, oy so avakesh. Achasho altim meyes Hashem, oy so avakesh. Shifti reis Hashem, o yemei chayai. Lachzois benayam Hashem, ulvakebe echolai. Okay, everybody, our special guest, Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach. All the tapes are on. We are taping this segment of the great Melaveh Malkah extravaganza, and with that, let's bring on our special guest this evening, Shlomo Carlebach.
My sweetest friend Dov, I'm overjoyed to see you in good form, and Holy Labele, and Gewalt, and all of you, my sweetest friends, brothers and sisters, wherever you are. Good Vach, good Shabbos, good Yontiv. It's very strange. The higher it is, the deeper it is, the less people are interested in it. Friday night is Chagabalt. Okay, a lot of Yidden keep Friday night. Shabbos morning is deeper. Yitzchak, Atika Kadisha, less interested. Shabbos Shudas is of the highest. Less people keep Shabbos Shudas. Melaveh Malkah is mamish the highest. Less people. But just to know that you can have a little Malkah on the radio is really a very special privilege. And thank you so much for inviting me.
And, Shlomo, we have every, Shabbos, 4 hours of this on the radio. People listening in. We had a segment just before called Daf Yomi Torah Test, where people that are learning Daf Yomi all week long call in. We give them away great records.
Yeah.
The best records, the top records if they can answer a question. We gave away about $80 worth of prizes this evening.
Unbelievable.
Baruch Hashem, we have strong backing, and we're happy to have you here this evening. And
my greatest honor.
We'd like to hear, you should know one thing. There's some songs that have influenced me so strongly. I'll tell you, for instance, this is something that you probably haven't played in 20 years, this song. Listen to this. Ki Yeshuos. Do you know, when I was having trouble when I was a kid, let's say in school or something, and the teacher was getting on me, the Rabbi or whatever, I used to just close them all out. I used to start singing Ki Yeshuos Kivinu Kol Hayom, and I used to step into the song. Yeah. And I had this shell around me. Mamish, this shell around me. Nobody could touch me. That's how deep the song is to take me.
Yeah.
How about a few strings of it to open up?
Okay, let's sing it. For you, anything, Brother Dov.
Oh
Dov, I'm a little bit hoarse. I'm just coming from Melaveh Malkah. My house was sitting ready for a few hours. So I hope my good friends forgive me for being hoarse and give me a bracha. Hakol kol Yaakov. Our voices should always be strong. Did you already tell them a good story from Melaveh Malkah or not yet?
Good story. I told them the story early Thursday night so that they should tell over the story during the Melaveh Malkah. Let's hear.
Okay. I tell you, my sweetest friends, this was I think it was 1948, you know. At that time I was a little kid, young kid. I was learning in Lakewood, Rabbi Aaron. And one Shabbos, one Rabbi Aaron told us that next week the chief Rabbi of Persia is coming to the yeshiva. And we all assumed chief Rabbi of Persia was Rabbi Asfadische Yid. Okay, and at that time the yeshiva was small, only 17 bochum in the whole yeshiva, the best of the best. And before Shabbos, I knew that this rabbi of Persia is on the same floor in the yeshiva. I'm walking into his room. See a Yidele mit der Streimer, tells him the whole story is about the Chassid. And before the war, the Rebbe told him, take off as fast as you can. He went to Persia and there became the rabbi. Anyway, to make it very short, this Yidele was there Shabbos, and after the whole thing, late at night I went for a walk with him. So he told me that he heard a story from his grandfather, and when his grandfather told him the story, he took me mamish Kiskav that he would tell the story whenever he can. And his grandfather told him that he heard it from his grandfather, great-grandfather, and everyone gave Kiskav. Whomever you tell the story, you have to take them to Kiskav, they'll tell the story. Okay, so here I'm telling the story. And I'm sure a lot of people know the story, but anyway, over the radio, I'm begging you, please tell the story. In the time of the Rabbi Melech, about 200 years ago, there lived a little Yidele. Let's call him Chatzkel just for the sake of the story. Chatzkel had a kretschmer, like all the Yidden there, like a little Howard Johnson, the former Howard Johnson. And you know, my sweetest friends, the way they were operating, a Yidel is selling whiskey. Let's say a peasant walks in and he drinks all night long and he's drunk, so he doesn't pay, right? The next night he comes again, the Yidel says, listen brother, you owe me so much money from last night. And he says, how much do I owe you? He says, let's say 10 rubles, you drank all night. But the guy doesn't remember he drank that much. He only drinks remembers the first 4 cups, the first salad kaises. And after that he's too drunk to remember. He doesn't pay. So after a few years, the Yidel was so broke that he couldn't pay the rent anymore. What should he do? So one day, the landowner, and in those days, the landowner could kill and do anything he wants to. He says to this Chatzkel David, unless you pay me by next Monday, I'm going to kill you. He's so desperate, he asks around, what should I do? People tell him, what a question, you go to Rabbi Melech, and you just tell him what you need, and he helps you. Okay, I'm telling you exactly the way he told it to me. He took a big piece of paper, and he writes, Melech, I need money for the rent. And he was very poor and had his shoes hanging over his shoulders, he didn't want to use them up. On the way to Lezhensk, he sees a whole group of people walking the same way, and among them was the Sea of Lublin, the Holy Robschitze, the Heilige Rimmenhofer, those top holy people. And the way Yidele told me the story, that his grandfather told him, Ham der schmeckt a Vogel, ham gesehen, the Yidele is a special kind of a bird. And they asked the Yidele, where are you going? He says, I'm going to Melech. He says, you're going to Melech? What do you want of Melech? He says, I have a letter for him. The Sea of Lublin says, could I maybe see it? He shows it to him. The Sea of Lublin also knows a few things, right? He looks at him and he says, listen, my dear friend, let me tell you one thing. Next Monday, you better be in hiding. Because, God forbid, what he is going to do to you on next Monday, if the nobleman finds you. He gets very angry. He says, what kind of chutzpah says, I'm going to Melech for advice, not to you. Okay, don't. They arrive in Zhensk, and this Yidale doesn't have much of respect because he doesn't know anything. Walks straight into Rabbi Melech, puts this piece of paper, the kvittel, on the table, says, Melech, I have a kvittel for you. Rabbi Melech reads it, and while he's reading it, he looks at the Seer of Lublin like obviously he knew he saw it already. Rabbi Melech says, Chatzkel David, listen to me. You have to tell the nobleman, if he wants you to stay, he has to give you a loan of 10,000 rubles. He says, Melech, you crazy? This Meshigav Toit, Melech. I'm telling you, he wants to kill me because I don't have money for the rent. He runs out, comes back to his wife, and he says, I went to this rabbi. See now, he's Meshigav Toit. Forgets the whole thing. Forgets what the Seer of Lublin told him. The next Monday, he's walking on the marketplace. The nobleman comes, riding on a horse. He says, Chatzkel David, where's my rent? He says, I don't have it. He gets off his horse and begins to whip Chatzkel David Nebuch. Nebuch is half dead. His blood is flowing. He can't even walk. He rolls himself on the streets till he comes home, Nebuch. Gewalt. Anyway, a few days later, the wife of the nobleman says to her husband, you remember Chatzkel David? He would always come and get me all the bargains in the city. He hasn't been here for a few days. Where is he? Says Chatzkel David is dead. She says, what? I mean, I don't mind you killing a Jew, but you have to kill my Jew. Kill one of your Jews. Don't kill my favorite Jew. He says, wait. Maybe he's not completely dead yet. She says, I want you to get me this Chatzkel David. He's the only one who knows how to buy his bargains from me all over the place. He says, okay, wait, give me a chance. The nobleman takes a few potatoes and some salad, all kinds of little gifts, on his way to Chatzkel David to make peace with him. Never Chatzkel David sits by the window. He sees the nobleman is coming, and he knows he's going to kill him this time. He never barricades himself in his room. The nobleman knocks on the door, and he doesn't want to open. The nobleman understands he's afraid to kill him. He yells through the door, Chatzkel David, I didn't come to kill you. I came to make peace with you. And miraculously, at that moment, he remembered what Rabbi Melech told him. He yelled through the door, if you want me to stay, you have to give me a loan of 10,000 rubles because I can't make it otherwise. He says, okay, don't worry, open the door. I'll give you a loan of 10,000 rubles because my wife wants you to stay alive. Anyway, he walks in, he gives him a loan of 10,000 rubles. Chatzkel David becomes a Gevir Ade, very rich. One day his wife says to him, you know something? You never went back to say thank you to Rabbi Melech. It says miracle, right? He did it for you. Anyway, this time already on a wagon, his wife and his children, they're rich, they bring gifts to Rabbi Melech. They come into Rabbi Melech, and again, the whole Hebraic Kaddish is there, the Heilige Robschütze, the Heilige Seer of Lublin, Rabbi Rimenove. This time he walks in like a mensch, and he says to Rabbi Melech, but he still doesn't know how to talk to him. He says, Melech, das gaat mazel. Melech, you were lucky, it worked. Anyway, this is the most important part of the story. The Heilige Rabbi Melech looks over to the Seer of Lublin, and he says to him, you see the difference between you and me? You only saw till the beating. I saw after the beating. So this rabbi of Persia, he doesn't live anymore, he told me he never understood why his grandfather made him give him a tekiyas kaf to tell the story. But now, after the 6 million, he understands. His grandfather wanted him to know that you, mamish, you kosev dois achan. Tell the people what we have to see now after the beating. Mamash Lavosh Tapas, there should be no more beating, no more sadness. Kulon Shomel Taiva, you should only see Simcha. Simcha v'sosni yatziga gedvach.
Our guest this evening is Shlomo Carlebach, and he just gave us our Melaveh Malkah story for the evening. We're going to go to Uncle Leivish right now for a little Varha.
They were in Eretz Israel by Rav Scheinberg, by the Tish, the Sukkahs. We were sitting there in the Sukkah. He was mechabed, Dov, sing nigunim. Before each nigun, I would give a small hakdama, a preview for what the nigun, what the importance was. There's one particular nigun that the Torah that I said plus the nigun was very shaykh to the words that we just heard from Reb Shlomo. Dov was going to sing Kol Mat Ovid Rachmana. He made a beautiful new nigun. I mentioned that when it's going to become the Bias HaMashiach, coming of the Holy Messiah, then we will realize that all the bad things that happened to Klal Yisrael in Golus, that it was all worth it. We see that it all comes out for the good. I would implore, please, come out the...
Okay, I just tell Shlomo that this nigun, you should know, was actually made inside a fish. Myself and Uncle Leivish, we were walking along the seashore. It was the Matzai Yom Kippur, and we were talking bad about a few of the telephone callers that have negative things to say. Suddenly a fish came along, swallowed us up. I got swallowed with the guitar. Uncle Leivish had his svarim with him, you know?
Yeah.
And it was there in the fish. Baruch Hashem, the fish took us to Eretz Yisrael anyway. But this is the way the piece goes. Kol ma Yovid Rachmana Letov Avid Oy Kol ma Yovid Rachmana Letov Avid Letovavid, Yovid Rachmana Letovavid, Yovid Rachmana Letovavid. Ralla la 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 Letov Aviv, Kol ma Yovid Rachmana, Letov Aviv, hey, Letov Aviv, Yovid Rachmana, Letov Aviv, Letavavid, Yovid Rachmana, Letavavid. Ralla la 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 We're going to be right back on Reb Shlomo of our great Melaveh Malkah extravaganza program, ladies and gentlemen. The lines are hot. People are trying to call in. Everybody wants to get on the air this evening, but we'd rather put our special guest on the air. He's got a brand new song, Lekadilei. Shlomo Carlebach.
Hey, brother. Sing it too low. What's up? And a cold delay, caro de busso, ye caro de busso, cold delay, caro de busso, ye caro de busso. Oh, ya sonna, e pomar ye bosso, e povo Maria vossa, Allah ya donna, com Maria vossa, e povo Maria vossa. Io pensame, mi gai goloso, mi gai goloso, ya me divga, mi golo maio.
Right here, everybody, on the Dov Shurin Show, Shlomo Carlebach with a brand new Niggin Elakah delay. Our special guest this evening on the fourth segment of the Great Melaveh Malkah extravaganza in 9 minutes. Hey, I wonder if we can even forego the news tonight. Hey, engineer, can we forego the news? Are you kidding me? You mean you got Larry Gordon standing by at 5 minutes to 3 to give us news? Don't forget, everybody, I want to make a very important announcement. Let's go. We got news coming up in about 4 minutes, Shlomo. Something strong. Strong. us on the telephone, 967-3800. We got 3 lines. We want everyone singing. Listening to the Dov Shurin show. Shabbos. People on the phones, people in the studio. And then we're going to be back with Shlomo Carlebach. More Torahs, more stories for another hour. I don't want anyone to go to sleep. We got to break to the station right now, right? Okay, let's go back to the station. Bach, the famous world-renowned composer of the most beautiful tshuva niggun.
Help mir Vater, Shivetun. Help mir Vater, Shivetun. Mach mich meine Schummerein. Ich will dir dienen, nur dir allein. Zerbrochene Jid, steht in Wein, das zerbrochene Jid, voll mit Selbst, schwachen Lied, in Hart versinkt der Tshiva-Lied, Bedechili, Edechimi, Edechili, Edechimi, Tate Tshuvaton, help mich Tate Tshuvaton, mach mich meine Schummerein, ich will dir dienen, nur dir allein.
To our very own beloved Shlomo Carlebach.
That's after such good nigunim, how can I sing my nigunim after Leibish's nigunim? Yeah, okay.
The tshuva should be zoche to get to a madrega that your nigunim could bring.
Leibish's nigunim are better, but anyway. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. Koyach, Yasha Koyach. Shlomo. You know, Dov, what we need freiliche Teures. We need freiliche Negunim. We need freiliche Yidden. You know, this Shabbos it says by Sarah, she went through so much in her life, but regardless, Rajas is Hakel Shem the Torah. And the holiness of a real Yid is that, sure, sometimes you have a bit pain. The question is, what is in the center of your heart? And I just want to bless all my friends of the radio, wherever Yidden are, wherever the world is. The Nekuda, the center should always be Molei Simcha. And B'Simcha you can do anything in the world. I want you to know, I met last year this soldier was never no feet, just one hand. And with the one hand he was playing the flute. The Heilige Yid, you know, maybe Lamadov Tzadik. And it says to me, Shlomo, al shkach, rak im simcha, hakol v'simcha. He says to me, v'simcha, everything. And you know, anyway, I made up this thing in his honor. I want to sing it for you. Dum 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 da dum 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 da da share something with you, which just, I don't know, I'm talking about it all the time. It says, when Avram Avinu met Zed Hashem, it says, V'hu hoitze lechem v'yoyin. And one of the Torahs is like this, that he gave him bread and wine. Bread is only good when it's fresh. Nobody buys old bagel. Wine, the older it is, the more beautiful it is, the better it tastes. So here, our Zed Hashem says to Avram Avinu, to his Einikel Avram, listen, Avram, I heard you're walking around seeing to it that the world should do tshuva. You want to turn them on to God. You have to know one thing. Sometimes you have to say new Torahs. Sometimes you have to say old Torahs. Sometimes you have to tell people what happened yesterday. And sometimes you have to tell people what happened just now, what will happen tomorrow. And, you know, I have this, I'm sure you share my feelings. Like today, we have a lot of wine, we don't have enough bread. We don't have enough fresh bread for our young people to turn them on. But you know what the deepest depth is? You know what's so special about the Torah? The truth is that the Torah is lechem v'yoyin. Every word of the Torah is mamish fresh from the oven. and it's the oldest wine. It's both together. But we need Yidden who know the secret how to do it both together. And I just want to bless my friend Dov. I know, Dov, you're doing such good things in the world. I want to bless you that every radio show, everything should be lechem v'yoyin.
Amen.
Should be the freshest bread and the oldest wine, and God should give you chen.
I want to make an addition, something. See, if Shlomo is speaking something very practical, which is gewaldig. This Haiti lechem v'yoyin. You find sometimes people, they're telling you, you got to be b'simcha. Simcha is the greatest. But they don't do anything to make you b'simcha. Here we find that he was Haiti lechem.
Actually, you're sweet like sugar, really. It's good.
I thought you were someone who reaches out, Reb Shlomo. You know, there are people out there that don't know the English meaning of the
Okay,
words.
let's sing in
Let's
English.
go, let's go.
Because of my brothers and friends, because of my brothers and friends, please let me ask, please let me sing peace to you.
Shlomo Carlebach. Now we're going to give him a minute to compose a song. Now I've heard about the song that Shlomo composed when he visited the Breslov Hasidim, and when he visited the Gerach Hasidim, when he visited the Belzer Hasidim. Wherever he goes, he composes a song. So maybe we can... I know we're putting you on the spot. And he certainly has had a full evening with the Melaveh Malkah before he came here. Let me thank him for being here. He's going to be up with us right till we go off the air at 4 o'clock. Actually, it's 3 o'clock. We didn't change the clock in the studio yet. So all of this ahead, right after we listen to Moshe Meir Weiss. What an important announcement about his record. Just make a check out for 6th edition this evening. We're in the 5th hour right now. We're having a very, very wonderful experience over here. Shlomo Carlebach, great composer, and a man responsible certainly for bringing hundreds and hundreds of people to Yiddishkeit. They're learning in many yeshivas all over the country with his wonderful nigunim, and he's got a brand new nigun. We asked him to think of a nigun during the commercial break, and listen to what he came up with. The show is yours.
Okay. Listen, if Dov says it's a new nigun, it's on you. Okay. שוב נפשי לעמנו חייכי כי השם גומל עלייכי שוב נפשי לעמנו חייכי כי השם גומל עלייכי שובי נפשי כי השם גומל עלייכי שובי נפשי כי השם גומל עלייכי שובי נפשי The best bomb.
That's new?
We should. It's a little bit new. The last one, yes.
Beautiful, mamish.
You see what it is? I tell you. Lately, all my nigunim, some of them are very long, but most of them are short. But then I have a few nigunim which are real short, like this one. It's just so simple. You know, I just imagine Mashiach's coming, right?
Right.
And how many Yidden want to be on the radio and television? Then it'll be Ataras HaKodesh, it'll be the Holy of Holies. Mamash, you can sing in New York and the whole world will listen to you. And I don't know how many minutes they'll give me to sing. So I better have a short melody. And not only I want to sing, I want the whole world to sing with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sing it one more time and give you a taste. It's so simple. I sing in some of hundreds of people in a few minutes. They sing it.
You want to be a singer out there? 967-3800. Get on the telephone. Let's all sing it together right now. Thank you very, very much, those people on the telephone. We had telephone singers with that one. Shlomo, it's so beautiful.
There's a word from the holy Kedushas Levi. Hashem Be'er
Yisrael Shmo She'erim Yisrael Ya Shlomo, you know, I wanted to say before I started this song that I want to sing everybody one of my own songs. Because I've sung this song composed by Shlomo Carlebach, it must be 30 years ago. I've sung it so many times, in so many places. And I've always wondered what you were thinking when you composed this song. You got to tell it to us. Not that I don't know.
Okay, brother, I'll tell you the truth. You know, like people like you and I, we don't know music, right? I like formal music. Sonius, the outside of music. So when the Rabbi gives me a little song, I'm not thinking. It doesn't come from my head, it comes from the deepest depths of my neshama. And it's a miracle that I remembered this song. This is maybe one of my 2 or 3 first nigunim. And see what it is, it's so special. You know, really, such a great privilege. Like you and I, we can make up a little melody somewhere in a room. And many years later, hundreds of people are singing it, thousands of people. You know, really God gave me this privilege that I really have a little share in people's lives, you know, I'll tell you. Last year I was standing in Yerushalayim on a street, and on that street there are 5 wedding halls. And I was standing in a corner from where you can hear the 5 wedding halls. And from each hall, a song came out to the window. Each of them was one of my songs, 5 different songs. That means that night I was at 5 weddings, you know? Gewalt. Anyway, I bless you, Dov. Your nigunim should be heard all over. You know, sweetest friends, what we need, I personally, you know, Baruch Hashem, a lot of young people are composing melodies today. It's very, very beautiful. I just want to say something from my heart to your heart. Be more careful what words you're using for the melody, you know? I see a lot of kids make up melodies, and the melodies are not too bad, but it doesn't fit the words. And also, you know, when I, so to speak, came on the scene, I was hoping God would bless me with 2 things. First of all, I was praying to God I should make up good melodies. And second, I was hoping also to have the privilege of refining the taste of us Yidden, to know what music is. I'll tell you something, I don't know how good my nigunim were, but one thing is I didn't refine the taste. Today, you know, I listen to music, so-called Chassidish melodies. It's so far, you know, Chassidish melody is a melody you can sing with and pour your heart out before the Rabbi Shem. Anything you cannot pour out your heart with is meaningless, you know. I don't want to mention names, but some nigunim are so meaningless. Not even gefilte fish nigunim. It's nothing. Anyway, I want to bless you and me, Dov, and all the people make melodies. Make it just a little bit deeper.
I want to tell you, with your permission, Shlomo, this is the Dov Shurin show. That means it's my show. You're my guest, my honored guest this evening. So I want to be mahana you with. You should know, I admitted to everybody out there when my album came out. All right, it was a flop. I'm not the greatest singer in the world.
You're the greatest.
But you know, certainly I want to carry on the musical tradition that you have. So I want to play you one of the songs that he started it. One day he comes along here. I lost my knack to compose. 4 years I didn't compose. And this guy comes along, he sings a song like this. Leibisch will sein an ehrliche Yid, a Tzadik wie es darf zu sein. Leibisch will sein an ehrliche Yid, a Tzadik wie es darf zu sein. Ay, ay, yadadadadam, badadam, bam, 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 ay, 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 yadadadadam, badadam, bam, 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 bam. Ay, ay, yadadadadam, badadam, bam, 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 ay, 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 yadadadadam, badadam, bam, bam, bam.
I protest, I have done the same.
Du will sein, tanzen mit alle Jeden, aber Schäfers wegen. Du will tanzen mit alle Jeden, aber Schäfers wegen.
Shlomo, we know better than Shlomo.
Mit Mashiach zu kennen, b'meile b'yameinu. Mit Mashiach zu kennen, b'meile b'yameinu. Hey! La 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 la. Ay 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 la 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 bam 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 ay 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 la 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 bam 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 ay ay la 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 bam 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 ay 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 la 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 bam 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 bam. Now listen to this. So now he made me very jealous, you know. So one night I was sitting and learning all night. For a change, it happens once a year. I hope a little bit more often. it was Pesach. It was a very interesting thing that I went through. I went through an experience. I said, in the middle of the night, I stopped my learning. I said, Rabbi Shalom, give me a song. I said, okay, I guess I'm on the radio. The album was a stepping stone to the radio. Now listen to this. I was up all night. I go to sleep and I have a dream. Listen to this, everybody out there. This is an interesting... I had a dream. There were fires burning in the dream, you know? And then suddenly, it's my old place in Far Rockaway, this big building. There was a bunch of buildings burning. And it's burning to my house. And what could I do? Maybe you can explain this dream to me, Shlomo. I don't know what to do. It's burning to my house, and I got to go to the radio station. But I look out the window, and I see there's a separation between the other houses and my house. And the firemen are coming along, and they say, give us something to put out the fire. So I go inside my house, and you know what I brought out to them? The jacket of Shlomo Carlebach. And they took the jacket of Shlomo Carlebach, and they put it on the row of houses that was burning. I don't know what it means, you know, but all of a sudden Leibish calls me in the middle of the dream. I said, Leibish, I have a very interesting dream. I can't explain this dream, you know. But I got up, and that's when I composed my first niggin in 4 years, the Chakal Tapuchim niggin, which we opened the segment with. But I'll give you the guitar in a second. I want to play you, which people say, I'll tell you, I think the Chakal Tapuchim niggin is dynamite. But they out there, they say this niggin is even more dynamite. Again, we composed it together in one of the segments. The Lost in the Forest. This is like we're both lost in the forest, and we don't know if we'll ever get out, but a yeshiva boy comes along who's just starting to learn. And he composes this song. This is a little show we put together. And this song leads us out of the forest. It goes like this.
The forest, representative of the Golus.
Well, use your imagination. I am lost in the forest, but I know who I am. I know I'm a Jewish man with Uncle Leibish and Dov. I am lost in the forest, but I know who I am. I know I'm a Jewish man with Uncle Leibish and Dov. I can reach the highest heights, learning Torah, learning day and night, learning Torah, learning day and night. I can reach the highest heights. I can see so many things with the light the Torah brings. With the light the Torah brings. I can see so many things. Now listen to this. This is why I'm playing this for you, because you said that words don't match. Nigunim. Right there in the forest, in the middle of this production, it must be off the air because we don't have it on the tape. Uncle Leibish says, Or Chadash al Tzion Toyer. Listen to this. Or Chadash al Tzion Toyer. V'nis Yechulanu Meirolei Oiroi. Or Chadash al Tzion Toyer. V'nis Yechulanu Meirolei Oiroi. O Chadash al Tzion, O Chadash al Tzion Toyer. V'nis Yechulanu Meirolei Oiroi. O Chadash al Tzion Toyer. V'nis Yechulanu Meirolei Oiroi. Shall see I'm dying, I'm I'll tell you what this is, ladies and gentlemen. You see, we brought Shlomo here because nobody wants to hear Dov Shurin's Nagunim. And now we got a little stage. We know the whole world is up. Take the guitar, Shlomo. Take over.
Well, it's not true. I want to hear your Nagunim. They're beautiful.
You're the greatest. Let's go to... can we go to a telephone call? See who's on the line. These lines are all time. I bet you nobody's there anyway. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, yes?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Is it Shlomo there?
Yeah, I'm
he's
listening
there.
to you, brother.
Okay. I get to know Heilige Brüder.
Which Heilige Brüder is this?
Okay, we have... Listen,
Yeah.
I have a very hard time hearing you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I have a request for you.
Yeah, let's see.
You were singing the Lechem, the new songs. I want to hear it Sabbath Yayin. You remember Nafshi Lashem?
Okay, for you, anything.
You're the greatest. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll sing it. Okay.
Okay, we'll go to one more. We'll clear the lines over here. We have one request for Nafshi Lashem. Hello, that's it. Hello, you're on the air?
Yeah, hi. I have a question for Shlomo.
Yeah, what's that?
It's not a request for a song. It's a question.
Oh, wait a second. Is this political?
No,
Because this is a non-political broadcast.
Okay.
Does it have to do with Hashkafa?
No, not really.
All right,
Let
let's
him
see what
ask
the question is.
fast. Okay, what are
We
you
got
asking
rules
about?
on the program.
All right, the question is like this. I just wanted to know, I happen to know, when I was doing an Israel a number of years ago, that Shlomo had gone over to see Footner, and they composed Nagunim together. And I just wanted to know if
it's true or not.
Footner was a big Baal Menagim,
Yeah, Gewalt.
Shlomo is. And can you just talk a little about it, if possible? I'd be very interested to hear.
Thank you very much. Well, okay, we only got about 11 minutes. So.
Okay, let me answer you fast. I want you to know that Rav Futzen was one of the few people who Mamish encouraged me very much. He always told me, you have such a chush on the Guinea, you should do something with it. And basically the first few years when I began singing, he was always encouraging me, and whenever I made up a good melody, I would come to play it before him. And, you know, when I go say Yid, I go say Ilo, and Ilo also you know. You know, a lot of people, when they're young, they're Elohim, and then when they're old, they become Goinim. The specialty of Rav Hutner was he was always in Ilo, he was always wild and Gewalt. Okay, Yehi Zicha Baruch. Okay, I'm singing Nafshi Lashem. Oh, Nafshi Lashem. I don't even know which thing it is anymore.
So they made him on this topic.
Okay, I tell you what, I have to sing Nafshin Chitz Lashem. Oy nafsheinu chiyikso Lashem. Oy nafsheinu Lashem. Ayazreinu mo hineinu azreinu mo hineinu azreinu mo hineinu azreinu mo hineinu Yismach libenu Yiveshem Kodshayim B'tov V'vavaknu Ta-ra-ra-la-la Ta-ra-ra-la-la Ta-ra-la-la-la-la-la-ni Ta-ra-la-la-la Ta-ra-la-la-la You know, I don't think this nigun he wants. Let me try this one. Ta di da di ta da da di da 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 di da 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 Nafshi Hashem Yeshayim Rev Laboyku Nafshi Hashem Yeshayim Rev Laboyku Nafshi Hashem
Yeshikoyach. You know, Shlomo, your brother was here also on my radio program.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're aware of it.
It's very special.
He asked the rabbi anything on Hasidus. Oh,
but
he was going like this at the microphone. He was shaking, and I had to keep turning the dial up and down. He was... That's funny.
Unbelievable.
Hey, are we on the air? This is the Dov Shurin, what is this show? Melaveh Malkah Extravaganza. It's so late at night. Where are we going to be tomorrow morning for the mikveh, Uncle Leibish?
I don't know, maybe Satma or Munkach.
Join us for the mikveh?
I have a mikveh next door for me on 78th Street.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we go there.
Yeah, maybe. Why not? Pull the whole world along with us. We got telephone callers. Should we go to them?
Let's make it fast.
Let's make it fast.
If I Yid call, how you tell me Kro Vaniene? This is the Mebrish on Eliezer and Rivke. How you tell me Kro Vaniene?
Go to the... Oh, okay. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, good Tavach.
Good Tavach.
Shlomo?
Heilig Rebbe, who is this?
What are you doing, Rabbi?
How are things for you?
Baruch Hashem, how was your Shabbos? How was the Melaveh Malkah?
Gewalt, I missed you. Why didn't you come?
You didn't invite me.
I didn't know where you are. Who are you?
Who I am?
Yeah?
Moshe.
Heilige Moshe. Which Moshe?
Moshe Yakubovich.
Gewalt, Heilig Moshe, how you doing?
Baruch Hashem, how are you?
Call me up, Moshe.
I would like to have a small favor from you, a song.
Anything for you.
You should sing a song.
Which one?
Yisrael B'tach B'Shem.
All right.
We'll sing
Thank
it.
you very much.
Okay. Who else?
Go to the other ones, all right?
Hello?
We have 4 minutes.
Good luck.
Since these are the parshas of the weeks that we take about the Avos, do you think you could sing Zecher Chastei Avos?
I'll tell you something. Wait. I'll tell you something.
Yes?
I didn't sing it in so long. I don't even know. I don't even remember it anymore, and I don't even have the record. It's crazy.
So how that my husband should help you along?
Yeah, boys. Put them on.
Okay, hold on.
Let's go. Okay, we're putting you on hold, incidentally, over here.
Everywhere.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello, yeah.
Can we have his Animamim?
Oh, Animamim. Okay, let's go over here. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, can you play V'zoche Chastei Avos?
Okay, you're going to be in
My V'zoche.
Listen to this. We got a radio singer. Listen to this. Let's go.
Take a different chord.
Okay, different chord. Thanks a lot for calling in. How about Yisrael B'tach B'Shem as we go off? The last song. Thanks a lot for calling in, everybody. Prepare for bed. We've got 4 minutes to go. Everybody here standing and dancing around the studio here. Everybody, let's go. Yisrael, Yisrael, B'tach B'Shem, Ezram, Ezram, Maginamu. Yisrael, Yisrael, B'tach B'Shem, Ezram, Ezram. 967-3800 if you want to get through. Yisrael, 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 for joining us this evening on the Great Melaveh Malkah Extravaganza. Shlomo Carlebach, Uncle Leibish, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody else here, especially Avram Halevi, who was answering our phones early. We got to go off with a word from our sponsor. We got about a minute left. Sei gesund und stark, everybody. I'll be speaking to you Tuesday evening to advertise on the show. Call right now. I'll get back to you, 377-0076.
Waikito.